My name's Chris Baker-Bryan. I'm one of the co-founders and the CTO of Bbox. We're an off-grid energy company that deploys systems in the developing world to support off-grid households with accessing reliable, more affordable forms of off-grid energy. So Bbox targets a range of customers, but the initial target market is customers that earn around about $100 to $200 a month as an income for the entire household. And that might translate to a spend of around $6 to $14 a month on existing forms of energy. So for example, you might be a customer that is spending money on kerosene, on candles, on batteries, on mobile phone charging. And really the Bbox proposition is to take that existing spend, that monthly spend on carbon-based solutions, and transfer that into a more reliable, greener, cleaner form of energy for the household. So in terms of how we've seen this improve the livelihoods of people that have access to energy, I'll give you one example. We have a large number of people in Rwanda who've used our systems to start a shaving business, to start barber shops, for example. That brings them an additional income on a monthly basis, which they can use to also pay off the cost of the system, but also generate additional income for their household. Other people, for example, will start mobile phone charging businesses. So they will be there to charge the phones of people in their household, in their village or in their households, and that provides them again with additional income for their own household, providing small opportunities to open a local shop, for example, running a TV or running lighting or fans during the evening. These are the sort of things that many of our customers do to generate extra income. And on top of that, we see additional benefits, additional savings in terms of the amount of time that a customer has to spend to go and collect or gain that energy. So for example, in a traditional household, you would go and walk for 30 minutes to charge your phone or to gather your kerosene in small batches, whereas now you have that available to you within your household, and you can pay for that in small weekly, daily, monthly installments. And so you can access the same level of convenience of energy in buying in small installments, but not having to spend the amount of time to go and collect that from the local source. So that's one of the big things, is time saving essentially. We see on average 2 hours saved per household per week in terms of gathering energy. So some other examples of places where our products have been used include things like a customer starting a hatching farm for chickens using our products. So using the lights provided by that system to encourage and increase the production of eggs within the chicken farm. So one of the big benefits of off-grid energy is that the large number of jobs that are created through providing people with access to off-grid power. As an example, we've trained a large number of technicians and sales agents across East and West Africa now. Nearly 2,000 people have been impacted on an employment basis by Bbox, either through permanent employment or through semi-permanent employment as a sales agent. And so we've had to upskill and train a lot of these people to be able to install solar panels on people's roofs, to maintain the systems, to provide the after-sales service. So there's a large number of different and wide variety of roles that have been created. Often these roles can be taken from the existing carbon-based energy sector, so transferring skills from people who used to be, for example, kerosene distributors and transferring them into becoming an installer for Bbox to put products on customers' roofs. And that's pretty powerful for many governments. Job creation is one of the central themes for many governments on the continent, and finding ways that people who are in the unemployed sector to be able to get access to training and skills through companies such as ours is one of the central drivers for why governments in Africa are looking to invest in these solutions.